What's up, guys? It's your boy Oxy back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a little behind the scenes. I'm working on my current YouTube video to kind of do my next promo. Let me see that. So I kind of wanted to walk you guys through it, a little bit of like my process, thought process wise, as well as visuals and kind of what leads me into the shots that I have. You know, I'm really happy I brought water this time around. I usually don't, and it started to cause so many issues, especially because like I start to sweat, things start to get all over the place, and I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure this shit out. And it's like, I have to like not look like I just wasted all of my energy, depending on how hot the clothes are or how hot the weather is. Luckily, it's kind of like an overcast. The sun doesn't even know what it wants to do today. So we kind of can work with it, kind of. Either way, in between props and the scene itself, I always got to make sure that I kind of have, you know, all the characters, if I'm playing all the characters or not, their distinctive look, their kind of way for everybody to know who's who. It's kind of like redundant. If you guys know my content already, you guys know what I mean. It's kind of redundant if you have both of your characters dressing the same. Sometimes it works, but half the time, you know, you're kind of going to get confused unless you have camera angles that are going to help kind of position yourself to know who's speaking to who. But to the most part, especially when it's just me filming myself and an extra version of me, I got to make sure that if the camera angles are not on point, the outfits at least got to have some distinctive difference. So today's going pretty simple. Right now, the change is just going to be the like I said, the jacket. I was about to say jocket, like that was weird. So yeah, the difference is going to be the jacket. I have a denim jacket that's going to be for Oxy, and then I'm going to have the leather jacket that's going to be for J-Lox's. So it's going to work out together, okay? So let's get into the filming. So I usually always have my intros. I always want to make sure that everybody is aware of either something that's going on, how the scene is being set, or at least the details of, you know, where the two people are, especially since I'm talking to myself right now. It kind of lays out when it comes to the YouTube version. If I go up and bring this into TikTok or bring this into other stuff, I kind of just jump straight into it. But at least for these, for YouTube personal stuff, that's where I want to make sure that the intro is there. It just adds an extra layer. Maybe this new Crumb track that I was listening to, that was a good vibe. I tossed that into the intro and it kind of just works out without giving too much away. Cool? All right, so we're just gonna get straight into it now. The first half is already done. I'm just gonna do all of my scenes that I have with the jacket on, and then after that I'm gonna change, swap the positions, the roles, and all that good stuff, and then we'll be able to get everything situated. Oh, well, if it isn't, different you say. Different you say. We're gonna try to still use it. Oh. Boxy, what's the matter? You don't think you can handle it alone? What's the matter? You don't think you can handle it alone? I don't need anything. Let me just kind of like transition a little bit. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're into our second outfit. I don't know exactly how lighting is gonna be. I think color grading all of this shit is gonna be the most annoying part of making all this content. But hey, at least you guys get a cool little BTS about it. Like I said, the sun just don't like playing, because it's like 1 minute it's bright and the next minute it's like clouds all over. And this overcast may be good for like, you know, the extra stuff, but blue skies are starting to appear, so I'm not really liking how this vibe is about to be. But we're just gonna have to work with it when the editing board hits. I'm already scared. Nice. Oh, it didn't look like it wore you out. Sorry to say, you didn't really make me work that hard. So we're gonna go into the second portion of filming. That means now I just got done with all of the first half of all the stuff. Now I have to do all the reactives, all of the extra stuff that is gonna be for the second character. I went pretty simple for this time, but I do have a couple of shots that I kind of went that extra little mile just to kind of make like little details known. And there's also like that one split second to where like I'm gonna be tossing the briefcase to myself. Precision and subtlety. Boring. So little stuff like that, like I'm gonna try and like really detail out how I do this the right way, okay? The amount of times I had to move everything out the way because I didn't decide to put the exact spot that I was gonna be filming at. And it's like I'm filming in a certain direction, not even putting things away in the opposite direction because, you know, there's an area I'm not filming in. I think I got this whole thing backwards, mixed up, all wrong. but we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it again. That was gonna be clean. It involves creative methods. All right, self-train me. Well, thanks anyway, but I look, it's not about babysitting. It's with both of us combined, we can use with both of us. That thing. I have to look that way. And I just got finished with the second part of filming, so that is a wrap. I am going to hate this on the editing board. There's a lot of like shadows, a lot of playful, weird situations with the lighting, so we're gonna hope that I can just sit it out. If not, then I'm just gonna have to work with what I can and just leave it as it is. But a lot of editing has to go into this as far as like, you know, extra effects and other stuff to go into it. If you ever need something, I may not be able to help you, but this might. So as I'm going through details and all that stuff later on down the line or doing a voiceover, just be sure to know, hey, this was an awesome idea. All right, just get this shit right. So now that I've just got done filming, I know a lot of people have actual questions about this type of stuff. So I'm gonna give you guys kind of the outlook, my tips, if you're gonna be in the all-style scene, if you're gonna be taking your style and you're gonna be doing a style clash of any type of sort, or if you're gonna be doing anything involving just dancing that is outside of your comfort zone. So I'm just gonna give you guys some tips on that. I, for one, I've been in the all-style scene for a very, very long time. I was in the all-style scene before going into the crump scene. So I came in knowing a lot of the information that I'm gonna give you guys. So just so that you guys have an outlook on it, here's a few tips that you guys can use to prep you guys for the next All Styles event, the next All Styles Jam, or the next Style Clash. Look, adapting your style to a new song is very, very different from you just blacking out because a song that came on didn't represent your style. It sucks to say this, but crumpers do this the most. You should come labbed and prepped with the best material, the best form, the best combos, the best structure for your solid foundation. And then you dance with it. Second tip, if you're gonna try and downplay somebody's style, do it right. This is why it's good to take classes or at least learn something from different styles. Because if you know the foundation of different styles, you can implement them into your style and make it easier to not feel so judgy. So yeah, your next battle is a popper, but you don't know how to pop, so why bite it? The last and probably the most important tip, try not to disrespect the other styles. Everybody's working their ass off in a different way to be in the position that you're in currently right now. So whether you make it past prelims or you don't ever look down on another person's style, because that style could be the one thing that rips you later on.